Well, hi everybody, and good Wednesday morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here, as we have seen some relief on the way, at least temporarily for today, behind a cold front that came through overnight last night. It currently actually sits in the far southeastern corner of the state of Nebraska, where it's in the 70s in places like Falls City and Nebraska City. Meanwhile, it's in the upper 30s in Ogallala. Most of us have fallen back into the 40s and 50s this morning. It was a mostly dry frontal boundary. We did have some severe weather in the far northern fringes of Nebraska along the South Dakota border around Boyd and Kippaw County. Outside of that, most of us did not really barely notice it outside of the temperature drop late in the night. But today's going to be a very pleasant day. Winds won't be as strong as yesterday. Lots of sunshine is expected, and temperatures should be rather pleasant. Mid to upper 70s and lower 80s, warmer the farther south that you go. Overnight tonight, that frontal boundary, which stalls out today in northern Kansas, will lift back north as a warm front late tonight. Could even bring a few clouds or some patchy fog after midnight in central and eastern portions of Nebraska and northern Kansas there. That should gradually clear out, though. We'll return to lots of sunshine later in the day and see a warmer and breezy day. South winds around 10 to 20 miles per hour, and the heat will be very similar to what we had yesterday when we're talking a temperature range of mid-80s to mid-90s from north to south. So we'll certainly feel that heat a little more on Thursday, and most of us will feel it again on Friday as a cold front then starts to approach northwest Nebraska as we get towards Friday and into Friday night. Highs for today, again, more pleasant out there. Mid to upper 70s up north. Lots of sunshine. Winds only 5 to 15 miles per hour. In fact, much of the day today in most locations will see winds under 10 miles per hour. We're looking at upper 70s and lower 80s out towards the west. Certainly a lot of relief out there. Around 82 in Mankato, Kansas, 83 Phillipsburg, 78 in Grand Island, with 79 in Hastings and Kearney. And we're looking at temperatures around 81 in Lincoln and Crete, 82 for Hebron, 77 degrees in Columbus, 78 in York. And then looking towards Friday, I mentioned that cold front to the northwest. Could bring chances of showers and thunderstorms, possibly during the day Friday, a little more likely Friday night. There is a chance of some severe weather north and west of the Tri-Cities, especially focusing on north-central portions of Nebraska and to northeast portions of Nebraska. And right now it looks like more of a wind and hail threat. There's a small chance maybe of focusing on isolated tornadoes, although that chance may be a little better up towards the Dakotas and Minnesota. But certainly something to watch for with that chance of severe weather. And next 7 days here, again, we'll also be talking about heavier rainfall approaching here, which I'm going to talk about that rain a little more with a little bit of a look at what we could possibly expect. So again, nice today, a little more heat, breezy conditions for Thursday, Friday, the first day of fall. Again, that frontal boundary does approach from the northwest Friday into Friday night. I do throw in a small chance of rain and thunderstorms late Friday night after midnight for the Tri-Cities, but again, I think better chances will be to our north and west. Now, the timing of this frontal boundary moving across the state over the weekend and early next week is still not completely certain. Some forecast models are a little faster than others, but right now it looks like I'm going with kind of a 50-50 chance of rain and thunderstorms Saturday and Saturday night. Still a better chance to the north and west of the Tri-Cities. The chances do get better Sunday, especially by Sunday afternoon and Sunday night. In fact, I think our best chance overall in central Nebraska is Sunday night, and even into the eastern part of the state is Sunday night into Monday time frame is probably your best chance of rain. Gradually, we'll see less of a chance of thunder in the forecast as that front moves through and more stable air moves in. Look how that temperature drops off each and every day as we see that front come through. That cooler, more stable air works its way in. Still some showers lingering around into Monday night, possibly even into Tuesday, especially out towards the east. I did dry things out for Tuesday in the Tri-Cities area after sunrise, but much cooler air on the backside of that frontal boundary. There are indications that we could stay on the cooler side much of next week with highs in the 60s, maybe some 70s out there later on next week. I mentioned the rainfall out there. Now, this is one forecast model. This is the GFS American forecast model, which actually is backed off a little bit on the heaviest of rainfall, but still a widespread 1 to 3 inches of rainfall. Some of those models have been indicating at times 4 to 5, maybe 6 inches of rainfall. That would certainly depend on the intensity of the rain falling at the time and where exactly it falls at a higher rate there. But certainly something to watch for as we see a lot of rain in the forecast over the next couple weeks. It's very good for those areas that have been dealing with some high fire danger out there, but of course not so great for farmers wanting to get out into the fields here for harvest season. It's going to certainly make things a little sloppy out there in the fields. So again, a lot to look forward to in the coming days ahead, but hey, today looks fantastic out there, so hope you get a chance to enjoy it. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Travis Klineski. Hope you all have a great Wednesday, and God bless.